Hello everyone. Let's take up notice writing today. What is a notice? A notice is a means of formal communication informing people about an event. It is written and then displayed at a public place where it is accessible to all. The school notice board, for example. It is a way of saying many things in a few words. It helps one learn an important life lesson, and that is to be able to express oneself in few words. In the ICSE examination, there is a question on notice writing, and it carries 5 marks. Now let's talk about the topic of the notice, or the topics that a notice may cover for you as ICSE students. A notice will be within the contextual and contemporary experience of a 15-year-old. Things which you have experienced, things which you experience in your day-to-day life. For example, you can expect to get a topic or a question related to school events, home events, and events of your locality. Now let's look at the format of a notice. Remember, a notice is a formal document and therefore it should follow a format. The format will be like this: heading, event, date, time, venue, and then the body. So now, let's discuss each part of the format separately. And so we begin with heading. The heading carries 1 mark. You can write 1 or 2 words for the heading. The heading should be catchy, creative, imaginative, and original. Original meaning, don't take the headings from the examples given here or by the council in its samples for notice writing. Make your own. You can master this ability to create a good heading by constant practice. The heading must be punctuated well. Do not use non-English names in the heading. You can take a look at some of these headings here. If it's a debate competition, you could have voice your words, take a stand, mind and might. If it's a creative writing competition, write, painting competition, splash with colors, rainbow, sit and draw. If it's cricket, it's house at, quiz competition, what's the good word? Then comes the event. This also carries 1 mark. The event relates to the name of the competition that you can find in the question. It should be taken from there. However, care should be taken to give it a little original touch by adding a word or 2 words to the name given to the competition in the question. Do not cut, copy and paste from the question. For example, if the question is about an inter-house painting competition, the event could be named as Father Joe Memorial Inter-House Painting Competition. Inter-house painting competition is in the question. Add a little original touch to it, your own touch to it. Give it a name, Father Joe Memorial. After the heading and the event comes the date. This carries half a mark. The date to be written here is the date on which the event is to take place. Care is to be taken to give a reasonable time gap between the date of the publishing of the notice and the actual date of the event. Let it be a gap of 10, 15 or even 20 days. It is just a matter of courtesy to allow time for the participants to make arrangements to participate in the given event. Then comes time, which also carries half a mark. Take care to write the time correctly. 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. What I want you to concentrate on is the a.m. and the p.m. Before noon it's a.m., noon itself is noon, after noon it's p.m. A dot M dot is antemeridian, P dot M dot is postmeridian. Then the venue and the body. The venue carries half plus half a mark. This is for mentioning the smaller venue and then the larger one after that. For example, the smaller hall could be the ICSE hall, and the larger venue, the school, could be Don Bosco Academy. So half a mark for the smaller venue and half a mark for the larger one. And then we come to the body. This carries 1 mark. Here you should write just 1 sentence, or at the most 2 sentences. For example, all pupils from classes 9 and 10 who wish to participate are to give their names to Mrs. S. Prasad on or before 1st August 2020. Let's take a look at one sample notice. The question is, your school is organizing an inter-house painting competition. Write out a notice to be put up on the school notice board. For the heading, we can have paint and brush with an exclamation mark, 1 mark for that. The event could be named Father Joe Memorial Inter-House Painting Competition, 1 mark for that. Look at the way the date is written, 15th July 2020. Half a mark for it. The time following, 10 a.m. to 12 noon, half a mark. The venue, ICSE Hall, Don Bosco Academy, half plus half a mark. And the body, all pupils from classes 6 to 9 should register their names with the Vice Principal on or before 30th June 2020. Take care. It is written as register their names with. You may have give your names to, submit your names to. Here it is register your name with. The preposition is very important. Let's take up another sample. Your school is hosting an inter-house quiz competition. Write out a notice to be put up on your school notice board. The heading could be Infomaniacs. The event, the Mega Inter-House Quiz Competition. Date, 20th July 2020. Time, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Venue, ICSE Hall, Don Bosco Academy. And the body, all pupils from classes 8 to 10 who wish to participate must register their names with Mr. A. Kowal, quiz coordinator, on or before 10th July 2020. With that, we come to the end of this session on notice writing. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the presentation and learnt from it.